Hi, I'm Jo from the London Nutritionist and I'm back in my clinic room today, so welcome to my clinic. I'm also the author of the low-fad diet and I've been asked to do a few little videos, a little series of overviews of the different sections in my book so people can know what it's about before they buy it. And today I'm going to do a really short video on hydration and why it's important. Our bodies are 2/3 water roughly, and that fluid does a lot of jobs. Things like transport of nutrients, maintaining blood volume, shock absorber in joints, movement of transport of nutrients throughout the body, removal of waste products through urine, movement of the food through the bowel. You know, there's lots, and the list goes on and on and on. So it's easy to see how being dehydrated can have an impact on how we feel and our health in general. Some of the short-term consequences of dehydration are things like thirst, headaches, lack of concentration, poor gross motor and fine motor skills, dry mouth, dry lips, dry skin. All of these things are signs that your body is not getting enough fluid. But there are also long-term consequences as well. To name a few, we've got bladder, kidney and urinary tract infections. So when there's not enough fluid in that urinary tract system, it means that solutes can affect and irritate the linings of our bladder and our urinary tract, and that can cause infections. Dehydration happens when we don't replace the fluids that we lose through breathing and urine and sweat with water and other fluids. Now, some of the signs of dehydration I've already mentioned, but also things like fatigue and loss of concentration and mood swings are not commonly recognised as signs of dehydration, but they probably are, and often these signs of dehydration come before you get thirsty. So thirst is the classic symptom that makes us the drive to drink, but actually before that even happens, there are some signs that you really ought to top up with some water. So how do we keep properly hydrated? Well, the recommendations are that women drink at least 2 litres a day and men drink 2.5 litres a day. In practice, it may change depending on how much you're talking, whether you're going to the gym or sweating or very, very hot or in a very, very dry environment. So there are all sorts of variables to that, but that will give you some kind of starting point, like a guideline. Aim to drink about 1 glass of water per hour. But it's not just water, so you can have other things to drink as well. So anything that contains water will be hydrating. Now, even things like fizzy drinks and coffee will still count towards hydration, although bear in mind that some caffeinated drinks may cause you to go to the loo more often, and also when you're thinking about sugary drinks, there's a lot of sugar that can go into them, so try to go for the sugar-free versions. Now also, some foods can be very hydrating as well. So although we don't traditionally think of things like pasta as hydrating, actually pasta absorbs quite a lot of water, and about 1/3 of our fluid intake for the day will probably come from food. So it's all really good. So things like soup, porridges, anything made with milk, you know, all of these things count towards your hydration status. Short of measuring all the fluid intake that you have throughout the day, you can also measure your hydration status by the colour of your urine. So what we want is urine to be a pale straw colour. If it is darker than this, you are dehydrated and you need to drink more. Also, bear in mind that when urine is mixed with the fluid in the toilet already, it will naturally dilute it. So you want to look at the urine coming out of you, not the urine in the bottom of the toilet. Thanks for watching today. Remember, you can get more information from my book, The Low-Fad Diet. You can also visit my website where you can book an appointment, read my blog, get a meal plan, which is thelondonnutritionist.co.uk. If you found this video useful, please like and also subscribe to my channel. It would be lovely to see you here again. Any comments, please leave them in the box below.